Hello all, in this video we'll be studying about the carbohydrates wherein we'll completely talk about the pharmacognosy of agar and honey in this video, and in the next video of this carbohydrates we'll be talking in detail about the acacia and tragacan. Now first is agar. We are all well known about agar. We also know that it is used as a microbiological culture or bacterial medium. It is used in your microbiological practicals which you have done in the previous thing. Now, what is agar? Agar is also known as vegetable gelatin or Japan isinglass. The China grass, what you eat at your homes as a dessert, is an example of agar agar. Now, this agar is a jelly-like substance which consists of polysaccharides from the cell walls of the species of red algae, primarily Ugonori, which is from the family Graciliaceae, and Tengusa, which is from the Jellydiaceae. Now, this agar is a mixture of two components, a linear polysaccharide component agarose and a heterogeneous mixture of small molecules called as agaropectin. It forms the supporting structure in the cell walls of certain species of algae which is released on boiling. These algae are known as agarophytes, which belong to the rhodophyta, that is red algae phylum. Now, talking introduction about the agar. This agar is a jelly-like substance, alright. It is a jelly-like substance which consists of polysaccharides that are obtained from the cell walls of the species of red algae. Okay, that is primarily Ugonori, that is from the family Graciliaceae, and Tengusa, which is from the Jellydiaceae family. This is a mixture of two components, a linear polysaccharide which is agarose and a heterogeneous mixture of small molecules called as agaropectin. दो components होते हैं, एक होता है agarose and second is agaropectin. ये एक बहुत ज़्यादा tough supporting structure बनाते हैं cell walls पे red species के, which is released on boiling. ठीक है, ये algae को हम लोग agarophytes बोलते हैं, which belong to the rhodophyta or the red algae phylum. Moving ahead, it is a dried gelatinous substance which is obtained from the species of red algae. ठीक है, ये Gelidium species से obtain होता है by aqueous extraction. Gelidium amansi, that is your Japan species, Graciliaceae confervoids, Australian species, and Gelidium cartilaginum. Now, if it is asked about the biological source, you can simply write that it is a dried gelatinous substance which is obtained from the red species of algae. Okay, species of red algae. Species of red algae of Gelidium amansi, in bracket Japanese species, and you can just mention the family, that is Jellydiaceae. Okay. It is well known, found in the west coast of North America, which is Mexico country, and it is a common source of bacteriological agar in USA. Okay, now where are it is its distribution? So it is mainly located in the coastal areas. This type of grass of red species, अब algae है, algae जो है ये most probably coastal areas में obtained होता है. So coastal areas of USA, Pacific Ocean, Pacific coastal areas, which and also in the coastal areas of Bay of Bengal, Orissa, and Tamil Nadu. Let's see what is agarochemistry. Okay, now this agar is belonging to the biological source Gelidium amansi, which is a mixture of two polysaccharides as I talked about, which is agarose, which consists of 1,3 linked D-galactopyranose and 1,4 linked 3,6 anhydro Al-galactopyranose. Now ये 1,3 linked है, this is 1,4 linked, this is D-galactose dextrogalactopyranose and this is levo galactopyranose, बट इसमें एक अनहाइड्रो 3,6 पे क्या होता है, अनहाइड्रोस ग्रुप होता है, एंड अदर इज योर चार्ज अगारोपेक्टिन। तो यहाँ पर सिंपली बताया है कि जेलिडियम अमांसी का जो अगार है वो दो पॉलीसेकेराइड्स होता है, अगार और अगारोपेक्टिन। अगार जो है एक न्यूट्रल moiety है which consists of alternating 1,3 linked D 3D galactopyranose and 3,6 anhydro A galactopyranose। ठीक है, अब इसमें इसका बायोलॉजिकल डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन या इसके केमिकल कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंट्स है कि इसमें 3 to 4% सेल्यूलोज होता है, 6 to 7% नाइट्रोजनस सब्सटेंस होता है, and it also consists pyruvic acid and D-galactose. Okay, what does it contain? It contains these two moieties, which is agarose and agaropectin, then 3 to 4% of cellulose, 6 to 7% of nitrogenous substance, also pyruvic acid and D-galactose. The gel strength of the agar decreases with the increase in sulfate and decrease in 3,6 anhydrogalactose. ओके, अब जो अगर हमारी अगार यू हैव सीन इट इज अ वेरी जेली लाइक स्ट्रक्चर, राइट। अगर इसकी जेल स्ट्रेंथ को बढ़ाना है, सॉरी इसकी जेल स्ट्रेंथ को हमारे को डिक्रीज करना है, तो हमारे को उसमें सल्फेट जो है वो इंक्रीज करना पड़ेगा, एंड ऑल्सो यू हैव टू डिक्रीज 3,6 अनहाइड्रो एल गैलेक्टोज टू decrease the concentration of the gel strength of agar. The gelling temperature decrease हो सकती है as well as it can be increased by increase in methoxyl content of agarose. Okay, 1.5 solution of agar forms a gel on cooling about 32 to 45%, which does not melt below 85 degrees Celsius. It normally maintains ash content. This is a ash value that is 2.5 to 4%. Okay, these are the structure of your agar. Okay, you can by heart it, or you can just for it is for your reference. It is okay if you do not include in the pharmacognosy. Okay, and generally the short note is asked on the agar. Next is the chemical test. Now agar is mixed with sufficient water and boiled, so stiff jellies form. If it is added with ruthenium red, a very important test. Okay, and this test is asked in your MCQ. Okay, so this is very important, please star mark it. The agar uses ruthenium red, in which red color is observed in the microscope. 0.2 agar solution in water which is mixed with tannic acid gives no white PPT. Okay, these are the inference results. If sample solution is mixed with soda lime, it will give no ammonia smell. An aqueous solution of agar is mixed with the dilute HCl, then boiled. After the solution is divided into parts, that is part A, 10% NaOH and filling solution A, red color will be observed. If barium chloride is added instead of your filling solution, then white PPT is observed. Now, what are the uses of agar? Now, agar has innumerable uses. Okay, one is you can be using it as no, it can be used for eating edible purposes also. Okay, it is edible. So it is used as an impression material in dentistry. Okay, dentists use it as an impression material. It is precisely used or oriented in tissue specimen, which is by agar embedding, specially useful for small endoscopy biopsy specimens for histopathology processing. It is used to make salt bridges and gel plugs, which is used in electrochemistry. It is a natural ingredient in forming modeling clay and young children to play with. As an allowed biofertilizer component, it is used in organic farming. As a substrate for precipitation, it is used in immunological reactions. And as a solidifying component, it is used in bacteriological culture media. It is also used as an emulsifying and bulk laxative. So it is used as an impression in material endoscopy सी में काम होता है फॉर हिस्टोपैथोलॉजी प्रोसेसिंग, सॉल्ट ब्रिजेस एंड जेल प्लग्स इन इलेक्ट्रोकेमिस्ट्री, natural ingredient in forming your modeling clay for children to play. It is allowed as a fertilizer, a biofertilizer in organic farming, substrate for precipitation in immunological reaction, solidifying component in bacteriological culture media, emulsifying agent and bulk laxative. Now we'll start with a very interesting part which we all are aware and we all love eating, that is the honey, that also known as madhu or honey or meal. Now we all are aware it is a honey is a sugar secretion, a viscid sugary secretion which is deposited by melting the honeycombs of the bees, okay, or sometimes from the squeezing of the honeycombs, okay. The family is Apidae, which is the order of Hymenoptera, okay. Geographical source, honey is produced in Africa, Australia, New Zealand, California, and also in India. What is the preparation? You have seen wherever there is a there is a specified places, like you will have on a tree or any of the corners of walls, there is a honeycomb, so that is smoked, okay. It is, the smoke is made near it so that to remove the bees, and the honey is obtained by applying the pressure and allowing it to drain naturally. So the honey is squeezed from that honeycomb after the after the bees are removed from that. Then the honey is immersed to heat at 80 degrees Celsius and allowed to cool. This honey is heated to 80 degree, and then after purification it is sent to the market. Now, as we all know, it is a pale yellow to yellowish brown in color. It has a characteristic odor. It is sweet and faintly acid-like taste. Okay, weight per ml, you sometimes get 1.35 to 135 grams. Okay, now the Fellings test in order for the identification of chemical constituent in honey is carried out by Fellings test, that is a reducing sugar test, and Fitch's test, which is your artificial invert sugar. What are the chemical constituent? Everyone is aware it is a sugary secretion. So it consists of glucose, fructose, sucrase, and the constituent also include maltose, gum, traces of succinic acid, acetic acid, dextrin, formic acid, coloring matters, enzyme, traces of vitamins. Now we all know there are innumerable uses of honey. It is used as an emulsant, for cough, sweetening agent है, antiseptic है, which is applied to burns and wound. Now in the agar we know कि agar का अगर synonym पूछा जाएगा, so agar has two synonyms. It is also known as vegetable gelatin or Japan isinglass. Alright. So this is what we have seen in brief about the agar and also about the honey. Honey is nothing but a viscid sugary secretion deposited in honeycombs, family Apidae. Okay, where it is obtained and how it is prepared. This is a gist of the things which I have made shorter for you. You can add on more things in this pharmacognosy. And very importantly, you have to remember the chemical constituent properly of the honey or all the drugs which are included, and you have to add on more uses, like it is also used for application of various it is used in the application of various food preservatives also, okay. Sometimes it is used as a food preservative, then it is also used in edibles, okay. Sweetening agent, it is used as in edibles, it is used in the syrups, or it is used in sometimes it is also used in certain creams for that glowing purpose or any kind of dermatological action. Thank you. If you have any comments or any doubts, please comment down in the comment section, and in the next video we'll be covering the second part of this video, that is acacia and tragacan.